Hi there, Wildcats. Welcome to your Algebra 1 class. Today we'll be talking about linear equation and its standard form. So we are done talking about point slope form and y-intercept form. Now we focus on your standard form. Your standard form is written as ax plus by is equal to c. Okay, and a and b cannot both be 0. I'll repeat, a and b cannot both be 0. So a and b cannot be both 0. Okay. So this is your standard form, and some of the textbook that you will be looking at, if just in case you will be searching also some resources online, they might use this one, minus c is equal to 0. This is what we call now the general form of your linear equation, right? So let's proceed and use standard form in graphing and in solving linear equation. All right, on our first example, what are we going to do is we have to understand standard form of a linear equation. Okay, on the problem, it says there, Hannah will spend $150 on music festival tickets. Reserved seat ticket costs $25 and general admission ticket costs $10. How can you represent the situation with a linear equation? Okay, first is we have to do a representation on the cost of the reserve seat ticket and the general admission ticket. Okay, so one of the strategy here that you can use is that try to highlight all the numbers that is essential. So for $150, this is the total amount. Okay, so the total budget that Hannah has to spend. And then we also have the reserved seat ticket is $25. So for every seat ticket, it costs $25. And our general admission ticket, it's $10. Okay, so we are going to represent this one using linear equation in standard form. So let x, so we have to let x as this is the cost of reserved ticket. How many tickets are there? We do not know. So that's what we are going to find. But we have the amount already for each reserve seat ticket. And then we also have to let y as the general admission ticket. How many ticket? Still we do not know. But we have the amount of for each ticket. Okay, so what are we going to do is we have to set up. So the cost per ticket, it says there for reserved ticket, we have $25. Okay, so we have $25 times, okay, and then how many tickets that you are going to purchase. Okay, it will be x plus, okay, 10 times y. 10 is the number of 10 is the amount of the general admission ticket, is equal to the total amount that, or the total budget of Hannah. So the total budget is $150. Okay, so the equation now in standard form is we have 25x plus 10y is equal to 150. So this is now the equation that we'll be using in solving for the value of x and the value of y. Okay, the equation is 25x plus 10y is equal to 150 is the standard form. The standard form of a linear equation is, again, it's written in ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are integers, and a and b are not both equal to 0. So I'm giving emphasis on a and b, okay, are not both equal to 0, because if both of them are equal to 0, so what will remain is just the value of c. All right, so next example is we are going to graph we're going to sketch the graph of a linear equation in standard form. So this will be a lot easier on graphing, because what are we going to do is we are going to assume the value of x and the value of y separately to be 0. So the first one is let x to solve for y, or to solve for the intercept. Okay, for x-intercept we have to let our y to be 0, and then for y-intercept we let x to be 0, right? So step 1, so we'll be doing by step 1. To find the x-intercept, okay, to find the x-intercept, we let y is equal to 0. So we are looking for the value of x here. So you get the equation 3x minus 2y is equal to 9. So you have 3x minus 2y is equal to 9. And we said that we let y to be 0, right? So you just plug in 0 to your y. 2 times 0 is equal to 9. Of course, your 2 times 0 will give you 0, so that is 3x is equal to 9. Divide both sides by 3. Therefore, your x is equal to 3. Therefore, your x-intercept, I'll repeat, the x-intercept will be, the x-intercept is 3, the value of x, and then the value of y is 0. All right. Now, step 2 is we have to find your y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, we let x to be 0. Okay, so we are looking for the value of y here. So again, the same process. You go 3x minus 2y is equal to 9, and plug in 0 to your x. So 3 times 0 minus 2y is equal to 9. The question there is, Mr., is it always equal to 0 for x and then equal 0 for y? Yes, because you are looking for the intercept of both x and y. So of course this will be cancelled here. It will give you 0. So you have negative 2y is equal to 9. Divide both sides by negative 2. So y is equal to negative 9 over 2, or negative 4.5. Thus your the y-intercept is the y-intercept will be 0 and then negative 4.5. Okay, so once you are done, your step 3 is, of course, we have to graph. Okay, step 3 is we have to graph. So let's find your we have to graph the point that we solved. We have 3, 0 and 0, negative 4.5. So I'm going to graph. Maybe I'll just use green color here. So I have 3 0 3 0, it's here. This is the first point, and then the second point is 0 negative 4.5. It's here. So if I'm going to connect the points, and this is now the graph for y, or this is the graph of 3x minus 2y is equal to 9. So that is how you graph a linear equation using the standard form. Next question, next problem that we have here. Right, next problem here. So I'm going to read the problem. Tamira is making a trail mix. She has $40 to spend on a mixture of almonds and cashews, and wants about the same amount of almond as cashews. How can she determine how many pounds of each kind of nuts to buy? Okay, so we need to be vigilant on and observant on the given. Okay, so I'm going to highlight, we have $40. So this is the total amount. Okay, this is the total amount Tamira should spend. So she wants to spend $40 on a mixture. So they're going to mix almond and cashew. And okay, on the problem, there's no other number other than 40. But on the picture we have here, it says there, this is $8. Okay, $8 per pound, and we have $10 per pound. So first is we have to formulate, meaning we have to write and graph an equation to represent the situation. So we have the price of the almond times per pound, okay, plus the price of the cashew times per pound. So we're actually multiplying it, and then is equal to, of course, $40. Okay, so the price of the almond, and then of course we represent the per pound as X, and then we'll just put there, and then the per pound for cashew will be Y. So how much is the price of the almond per pound? Each $8. So I'll just put there 8x plus the price of the cashew, which is 10, plus $10, and x per pound is equal to $40. All right, so we are going to use this linear equation in standard form to graph. So the same way, we have to find the x and y intercept. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let x to be 0 and let y to be 0. So let x is equal to 0. That will be 8 times 0 plus 10. Oh, sorry, this is y. Sorry about the mistake there. This is y. 10y. There we go. Change that. So 10y is equal to 40. Of course, this will be canceled out. So you have 10y is equal to 40. Thus, your y is equal to 4. Okay. So the y-intercept will be 0, 4. Okay. To get the x-intercept, we have to let y to be 0. Plug them in. 8x plus 10 times 0 is equal to, this is 40. It's equal to 40. So this will be cancelled. So we have 8x is equal to 40. Divide both sides by 8. So our x is equal to 5. Okay, so your x-intercept, our x-intercept here will be 5, 0. So again, I'm going to highlight that. We have 5, 0, and 0, 4. You just plot the point. We have 0, 4, 0, 4. It's here. That's the first point. And then we have 5, 0. Okay, so it's decreasing. You know, the slope is decreasing. And then I'm going to draw a line based on those points. Connect those. Okay, so you see the line is decreasing. The slope is decreasing. So the graph, or the line that we have is we have your 4, 0, that is our y-intercept. That represents the 4 pounds of cashew, and then the x-intercept of this is the 5 pounds of the almond. Thus, okay, so if we are going to interpret, okay, Tamira can use the graph of the equation to help her determine the amount of almond and cashews to buy. Each point on the line represents a combination of the almonds and cashew that cost a total of $40. Tamira can buy 2 pounds of almond and 2.4 pounds of cashew, or 2.5 pounds of almond and 2 pounds of cashew for $40. All right, so you can just look into those points are in between. Okay, so that is how we interpret that. So Tamira can buy, so I can just put here one of the interpretation that we have. Tamira can buy, okay, these are the combination, 2 pounds of almonds and 2.4 pounds of cashew. Or Tamira can also or you can do a combination of 2.5 pounds of almonds and 2 pounds, that's 2 pounds of cashew. Okay, so that's how you do it. Mr. Can I use 5 and then no, because these are your limit. Okay, because if you get 5 pounds of your cashew, it will cost $40 already, so you don't have any almonds. Okay, so that's the limit there. So you have to get the one in between of it, okay, which is 2 and 2.4, and then 2.5 and 2. Okay, so that is how you use your standard form for linear equation in solving word problem, in graphing, and interpret your the word problem that we have. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.